Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Isekai Quartet. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hope I don't have Corona edition, because I don't feel great. I think I've just got like a normal, just like, bleh. But like, oh boy. If I'm dead in a week, there you go. Oh boy, but yeah, so in our last episode of Isekai Quartet, Philo graduated from pet kept in a cage out back to fucking member of Class 1, I guess. And now she's been assigned to deal with the Class 1 school play, and oh boy, she found it. And yeah, had some other stuff going on, but it's not all that important, honestly. It's fine. And yeah, I guess we have a festival episode coming up that's going to get fucking shit canned by the Destroyer that we saw a couple episodes back. Because hey, if it was a fucking decent ending to season 1, why not just recycle it? Why not? You know, reduce, reuse, recycle over here. Means they don't have to make a new fucking puppet in their fucking Flash. But let's go ahead and see what's going on in this episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, we're back in Class 2, or Class 3, whichever fucking class they are. Fucking Japan just loves their fucking school festivals. Meanwhile, here in the States, it's like, you get field day, and even then, you only get that in elementary school. Maybe middle school if you're lucky. Fucking, I like how Irons isn't even fucking buying. He's like, oh, maybe we'll get to go home. Nah, it's bloody. They're not gonna let it happen. I mean, if that was the case, like, I would like to see something like that, where it's just like, hey, here's the thing. If it goes really, really well, you guys get to go home. Fucking Ainz and I imagine Aqua, like the Konosuba crew, you know, Cosmo, Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness, they'd be like, yeah, sure, fuck it, let's go back. I mean, our life is pretty fucking chill. Like seriously, like Konosuba Land is pretty decent. Imagine Subaru, from what I've heard about RE0, probably wouldn't want to go back. So you could have like a whole episode of Subaru and Tanya trying to fucking sabotage what they're doing. That'd be pretty neat. And of course, the episode ends with them succeeding, and everyone's upset at them for the next episode. I don't know, that'd be pretty neat. They're probably not gonna go that deep. This is just sort of just gonna continue and with nothing really changing in the status quo until they go, okay, Isekai Quartet is no longer a good advertisement for these shows, or these shows have been cancelled. Wrap it up. Fucking everybody fucking gets Columbined. Oh god, I'm trying to think of it, like, fucking Kirito shows up with fucking pumped up kicks playing. Couldn't remember his name for a second there, holy shit. Serebrakov just likes food. I mean, I guess growing up in the Soviet Union, I mean, that makes sense. Fucking just... Maybe that explains why Serebrakov's tits are so fucking big in her home show. All of her weight just goes there. Truly, he is powerful. Chocolate banana! you best be making chocolate bananas for Serebrakov, I swear to God. Who the fuck is playing Cinderella? Who the fuck is playing Cinderella? Of course he does. Of fucking course he does. What, are they not? Did you not have enough males to play the prince? What the fuck? And you can't allow that, can you, Sheltier? Okay, what role did he get? I really want to know. What did he get? Yeah! Oh, that's fucking great. Ooh. She's such a smug cunt, and I'm waiting for Naofumi to hit her. Fight, 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 fight. I want to see that fight. I want to see Naofumi versus Sheltier. Because I'm wondering just who would win. Like, Sheltier is min-maxed to fuck, but Naofumi's kind of broken when he goes curse mode. And it appears like they grabbed him from a point of this story where he was like, well, more than willing to just pop out curse mode for fucking nothing. You're the fairy godmother, idiot. Choco banana. Yeah, they need that much chocolate because Cerebrikov will just fucking eat half of it before it gets to the goddamn thing. Maybe they should have had Darkness be the fucking Cinderella. But then again, I don't think they would be able to, just have a mop ready for the fucking stage when she's getting bullied. Just a thought. Hey, it's the Butler Berry. What? 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 Beatrice, what the fuck did you do to Hamsuke's house? I love the idea of Death Knight taking a nap. Oh, it's the Destroyer. I love the idea of Death Knight just taking a nap. That's, like, weirdly wholesome. Oh, fucking... Oh, no! They worked so hard on that! Aqua worked so hard doing nothing. She worked so hard doing absolutely nothing as moral support. Mr. Archie. Oh no, she's doing the face. She's doing the fucking face. No, no, just let her cry. It's like the only thing she's good at. She is the goddess of water, after all. Gosh, she's such a child. Please, Rem, please. Yes! Fuck. Like, that Oni horn is, like, the fucking coolest thing in RE0, and it will... And, yeah, and that's all I need to know. If I actually watch RE0, I'll be disappointed. It's the only cool thing. Just the cute Oni made. She exudes a sense of death. No, we're doing it right! Chunk chunk. Step 0? Is that a reference to something in fucking RE0? Is that what that was? Is that what the 0 is? Step 0? Can season 2 of RE0 just hurry up and come out so I don't have to fucking deal with them taking all the spotlight in this show? Like, I like Rem. Don't get me wrong, I really, really like Rem. But, like, so we have a Konosuba villain that was defeated not just in Konosuba, but in season 1 of this show, being recycled along with, like, basically a trite, like, school festival plot. And you know what? I don't mind a school festival plot. Like, it's like a fucking central tenet of fucking slice of life school-based comedy anime, right? So, like, that's fine, right? That's like getting upset there's a mentor figure in Star Wars. Like, no, like, you fucking, that's like getting upset the fucking, like, it's like getting upset that oxygen has fucking two fucking molecules together, man. Like, fucking Jesus. Oh man, 2 molecules again? God, what's this mix of air I'm breathing? It's really fucking weird seeing this dumb clown thing, like, with, like, these fucking pseudo-Nazis. And they are pseudo-Nazis. I'm not fighting this again. So they're taking orders from someone. Who the fuck is giving the orders? Wait, the Goddess of Fate? Is that their boss, or are they just speaking metaphorically? Okay, they are speaking metaphorically. Alright, fair enough. God, even when he's speaking serious, like, he does the stupid fucking dragging out his sentences shit. I dropped a thing. I don't know where it went. Fuck, I'll find it later. Okay, so yeah, so, like, that's like the main thing I'm getting a little bit annoyed with. Like, fucking, like, the Destroyer is going to be our final boss. It's going to be our season finale again, and we have a school festival with it. Now, school festival, if they just done a school festival, I'd be totally fine, because a school festival, like I said, that's totally fine. That's an accepted trope. It's fine. But not doing anything new with it is a problem. And then, in addition, like, it feels so, like, this whole thing feels so weighted towards RE0 that it's kind of annoying. Like, RE0, like season 1, like, it really felt like everything was more or less balanced. Like, there was, like, a little more RE0 than I would have wanted, but I imagine it's probably, like, I imagine it's probably popular, so whatever, right? But, like, it was still more or less balanced, and I honestly think the screen time actually came out fairly equal between them. But here's, like, we got so fucking much of it, and then in this episode, like, we get, like, a start where it's Serebrakov, but everyone else is there as well, of course. But, like, Serebrakov kind of steals the fucking show on that. And then the rest of that fucking scene is taken up with Subaru and fucking Ram banter. go to the nurse's office. We got Shaltir, Wiz, Naofumi, and Rem. Uh, and like this is honestly the kind of scene that I would want. We've got a Konosuba, we've got an Overlord, we got a RE0, and we got Shield Hero. Like like we've got like a nice balance here. Like if this was season 1, like Naofumi wouldn't be there. You'd have fucking Aqua or Darkness there, and it or some Aqua and Darkness, fucking one of Tanya's boys, probably not Tanya herself, but you'd have. Like, that's the kind of scene I like. You'd like for shows like this. You have, like, the focus isn't just on one franchise. It's on all of them, And then, of course, like, and then you, like, the argument between Shaltir and Rem, it's fucking funny. I love it. It's fucking good. And also we got to see Tanya in a horse costume, and that's fucking great. Fucking... It just Naofumi is just so fucking great. Like his fucking evil face where he's just like, maybe I'll go see your supreme being, nay. Like, oh man, like fucking, like Naofumi like steals the fucking any fucking scene he's in because he's a fucking asshole and I love him. But like he's like the kind of asshole where you're like, yeah, no, you earned that one. You earned that. You earned that asshole you have right there. It's not like Subaru, where Subaru comes across as a giant asshole for no fucking reason. Like, Naofumi is a justified asshole. And fucking, and even I'll say that and Kazuma similarly is a justified asshole. And unlike Naofumi, where you kind of need to know where he comes from to actually kind of know why he's justified, you can kind of see Kazuma being justified because you fucking see what he has to deal with every day. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really fucking good to just see Naofumi having scenes as limited as they are. Everyone's working together, and we got our little montage. Albedo is upset, and of course we've got the lead-in to the Destroyer destroying everything. Like, and then, the last fucking... Hang on, let me see. Where exactly does this scene start? The last... Actually, no, fucking the scene before it. Like, Homsuke doesn't count. Homsuke, like, fucking is, like, a secondary fucking thing. It's the RE0 Butler and fucking Beatrice. So, like... Yeah, so from 6 minutes... So fucking with... The final 5 minutes, 42 seconds... are almost entirely fucking RE0. Like, you've got, like, fucking Butler guy and Beatrice, and, Homsuke is there, but he's literally only there to say, hey, here's the thing that happened, and they're talking about a fucking Konosuba villain. Like, fucking, if anything, this should be Kazuma's problem to solve. Like, fuck. And then the last one, it's like, it's Rem, Emilia, Subaru, and that dumb fucking cat thing. Yeah, Kazuma and Aqua roll up. And while, yes, we do have Aqua losing her shit, it's not Kazuma that's fucking calming her down or solving the problem. It's fucking Rem fucking bullying her into doing it. And it's like... So RE0, like, exerts control over the other franchises, and I guarantee you they're probably going to have the RE0 crew fucking defeat the Destroyer. Like, you see where this pisses me off? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like this show. Do not get me wrong. I like this show, and I more or less like this episode. But, like, there's just this pallor over it of just this intense favoritism. And if you like RE0, I imagine you're probably totally fine with that. And you're like, yeah, no, that's fucking great. But this is a crossover. It'd be like if in Super Smash Bros. fucking Kirby was, like, triple fucking S tier, and nobody could beat him. You know what I mean? It's like if the fucking Subspace Emissary starts and fucking Kirby just fucking curb stomps everyone to death and is the commander of the army to go fight fucking Taboo. No, in Subspace Emissary, either Kirby or Mario survive, yes, but Kirby is Sakurai's creation, so of course he'd want Kirby to be a potential main character. And Mario is fucking Mario, but as they gain the extra fucking characters, those characters either form their own like things, join up later, and or they fucking join up and they work as partners, and then by the time you're in the fucking subspace fighting Taboo, nobody's in charge. Everybody's working together with equal stakes. But here it feels like RE0 is far and away taking the fucking lead, and it's really annoying. Like, I know there's, I remember, like, from some of the comments, and I don't know if these people are still watching, I don't know, but there were some people back in the Isekai Quartet Season 1 where, like, there basically was a lot of thing where people were just like, oh man, I really don't like this Overlord shit, it feels so at odds with everyone else, like, you know, like, I don't like Overlord, like, you know, and I don't know if those people are watching, but if those people are watching, imagine if the entire, like the entirety of this season's focus was on Overlord characters, you know? Like, what if, like, fucking, it was an RE0 villain that was showing up, and Ainz just goes, huh, neat, and snaps it out of existence. You know what I mean? Like, you'd feel ripped off, wouldn't you? You'd feel like, oh, come on, that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking, I hate that. Like, but that's what, and that's how I feel on this one. Like, we're like, if this, and that's my fear, honestly, because we're, like, everyone else is just kind of dicking around, and I understand if Tanya was dicking around. One, because Tanya is so ridiculously Tanya has no fucking power ceiling. If she needs more power, she just fucking prays for it. Like, her fucking power limiter isn't her actual power. Her power limiter is how prideful she is in not wanting to ask the big J for help. Like, and that's the fucking part of her character I like. The fact that, like, when she eventually does need to overcome her pride or die and pray to Big J, like, you know what I mean? Like, so Tanya makes sense that she doesn't give a shit. But Kazuma, Aqua, Darkness, Megumin, they've all got homes. They've got, like, relatively happy lives in the other place. Like they're not worrying for, like, a place to live anymore. Like, I mean, like, this, like, they're not worrying for a place to live anymore. They've got a decent amount of money if Aqua doesn't drink at all. Like, the movie, I haven't seen the movie yet, so no spoilers, but apparently in the movie, Megumin's got a loving family that she just reconnected with. Fucking, like, you know, so if anything, the Konosuba crew would want to go home. Like, so they'd be the ones wanting to solve the mystery. Like, I understand RE0, I imagine everybody except Subaru would want to go home. But, you know what I mean? And Ainz, of course, he'd want to go home. But, like, you see what I mean? Like, it's like, but it seems like nobody is actually fucking trying to solve it except for fucking Beatrice and the RE0 crew, you know? Which is weird, because in Season 1, all of them were just kind of doing it. But, like, Ainz is just kind of resigned to, okay, well, I guess I'd never get to go back to protect the fucking tomb I built with my friends, who may all be dead for all I know. Fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Ainz seems like the person out of everyone who would want to go home, because Ainz is a fucking, like, I don't know what to call him. He is an obsessive... He's got some sort of obsessive psychosis, and honestly, it might just be because of his fucking emotions being just fucking tampered down by his undead thing. Ainz is so attached to the memory of his friends that he goes against his fucking character the second, like, anything is a perceived insult to them. Like, fucking in the fucking last season of Overlord, where he found a girl that's got a power that only exists, as far as he knows, in two people. One of whom is a fucking, like, old-ass man who could die at any moment. And the party she's with insults his friends. So instead of collecting her and, you know, I don't know, fucking mind-slaving her, turning her into a vampire, any number of goddamn things, he fucking kills her, tears her head off, gives her vocal cords to fucking, Entoma, and sticks her head on a stick so her power can be used through her fucking decapitated head. Like, yeah, the guy who fucking just collects shit that interests him finds a power that he only knows exists in two things, one of which is like fucking 110 years old and liable to keel over dead. Yeah, no, fucking kill it, put it on a stick. Like, come on now. Come the fuck on now. Like, you know, like, that's the kind of person Ainz is. The fact that he's basically just given up seems really fucking ridiculous. And it seems entirely to be for the purpose of basically pushing more of the background narrative onto the RE0 characters. And it's not great. Not great. I'm not a big fan of that. But, oh God, like, I hope I'm not, like, I don't sound like I'm like, nerding out over nothing. Because it matters to me because this is a crossover. And crossovers are something that needs to be done with, like, a lot of care, you know? It's like fucking, like, I imagine making Smash Bros. Fucking the Smash Bros. Have story modes, like fucking Brawl and Ultimate. I imagine when writing the story for it, Sakurai had to be very, very careful not to give too much love to his people alone. Yeah, you had to spread it out. Spread it over to all the Nintendo characters, all the third-party characters, make sure that nobody gets the short end of the stick. And I think at some point, like, I might be misremembering, I might be misattributing this quote, but I think Sakurai at one point said that one of his biggest regrets for Brawl, like, the story-wise, other than the fact that, like, he's kind of upset that people just posted, like, Let's Plays that had cutscenes in it, because I guess the Japanese don't know how Let's Plays work, he's upset that because the Sonic deal came in so late in development, he wasn't able to give Sonic basically the respect that he deserved as part of the crossover. So Sonic coming in at the absolute last minute to fight Taboo, kind of is kind of not great. Doesn't work very well in the story, and it kind of fucks Sonic up a little bit. Like, you know, like I imagine if he could go back in time, he'd probably have, like, an entire, like, fucking side section where you can play as Sonic, and Sonic has, like, his own story. Fucking, I don't know, like, slap Tails and Knuckles in there as NPCs or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's this balance that I really want this show to maintain, and I don't know if it's... I do know. I know it's not maintaining it for this season, and we know that because now Fumi was marketed... And we've barely fucking seen him. Like, he's been getting more scenes as the season's gone on, but they're like one scene an episode. Like, fuck, dude. But I've talked too long about shit that a lot of you probably don't care about, so I apologize for that. No, I don't. So yeah, so let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you like it, you dislike it, or you want to bring up something that I left out. Because, I mean, that's possible, I guess. Not likely, but possible. So yes, let me know what you thought down there below. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, and hit that share button down below. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is in the description and on the end card, along with a list of all the good people that keep this shit going and basically keep me alive. Oh boy, you guys have no idea how fucking helpful, like, the Patreon stuff is to, like, keep the channel running and just keep going. Like, fucking, you guys are fucking great. And if you do become a patron, not only do you get your name on the list, you also get some little fun goodies on the side, and that's detailed on the Patreon page. So, everybody, yes, as always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly, you've all become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around the